telephone psychotherapy. Let's say that they don't have good dental hygiene, they have bad breath. Through teletherapy, on the phone and in the video, this might never come out. It's literally the smallest fraction of a second. When that car passes, you actually can make eye contact with a driver when they're going by you that fast in 1/100th of a second. And in that moment of eye contact, some relationship gets built, some emotional message gets sent, or many emotional messages get sent. And I've had people later, 10 minutes later, come back and say, in that moment of eye contact that we shared, in that 1/100th of a second, something got transmitted and they felt they needed to come back. And yet on the telephone and in the video, that isn't transmitted. And how sad. And I think actually there are a lot of psychotherapists out there that they don't actually want to have that eye contact with clients. They don't want the intimacy. They don't want the intensity of sitting with a human being. And I get that. I don't like it. I don't think it's right. But I think there are a lot of therapists out there who, it's too much. It's too much to talk to people and be with them for 8 hours a day, to have 8 or 9 or 10 psychotherapy sessions with actual human beings. It's easier to have the distance of teletherapy, the distance of the video, the distance of the audio on the telephone. I can't tell you how many times it's happened. I've sat with a client directly, face to face, with a chair in front of me, and there are no words exchanged, but I can feel it, how much pain they're in. And they can just cry and cry because they can feel that I'm on their wavelength. And that might be transmitted a little by video, but not so much. I know some therapists who've never even seen what the client looks like because they've only done therapy through the phone, and there are certain things about the client that are not transmittable through the phone. Or the therapist saying, yeah, I can see 12 therapy clients a day when I do teletherapy, but back when I used to see them in person, I could only see 6 because it was so much more intense. And I think, well, is that fair for the client? I think it should be very intense for the therapist. And so, all in all, human being, face-to-face eye contact